Hey everyone, welcome back. This evening I am using one of my absolute favorite scents, and I think I used this not too long ago in video, but whatever, I love this scent. That is PAA's Copalli. How much do I like this scent? Well, when I had a goatee, I have the beard oil, I have the splash, and the EDP. Now I will say the EDP and the beard oil were gifts. But I bought Copalli when I was in Phoenix a couple of years ago. I don't even know what year it was, before it came out, and I bought it directly from Douglas a couple months before it was released. I smelled it and instantly said, I need this. Can I buy this today? And I love it. It is more than halfway gone. That has been whipped up in the copper Captain Joe's bowl with the Peregrino. As you can see, that is just nice and hydrated. Looks kind of like sour cream. Anyone? Check it out. Nice looking lather. The razor for this evening is my Above the Tie Calypso with a third use, maybe, Gillette Silver Blue. Now this evening, I want to talk about a town that I went to over Memorial Day. And I didn't take my mount, so I didn't record there, obviously. Mostly because I was in a small hotel with my family, and it was a small bathroom. So over Memorial Day weekend, we went up to Twin Falls, Idaho. Now, if you're familiar with Idaho, or if you're not, there's a Twin Falls and an Idaho Falls. So if you're from the general area, or Utah, and you know about Twin Falls, Idaho Falls, you generally refer to going to Twin Falls as I'm going to Twin, and Idaho Falls is simply IF. I'm gonna go up to IF, or I'm gonna go up to Twin. Now my dad grew up in Burley, Hayburn area, which is like an hour away from Twin Falls. And he has a brother who lived up there until he passed away a couple years ago. And my dad, I'm sure I mentioned this before, is really big into the ATV, UTV community, the off-road community, and really promotes safe and fair land access, like going on designated trails only, making sure you pack in what you pack out, responsible land use. And his brother lived up in the Hayburn area, or Burley, had a shop up there, and rode ATVs and everything. He had some health issues, so he couldn't really get around. My uncle had the nickname of Cowboy. And that wasn't just a nickname, he lived the lifestyle. He had a ranch, he raised elk, he had the long hair, the handlebar mustache, had horses. And cowboy for him was his life, and that's how he lived. But near the end of his life, he had some health issues, and he could no longer ride horses. So in order to get around and do things around the ranch and everything they had with friends that used to go ride horses, he had to ride ATVs. So we went up to Twin, and over the Memorial Day weekend, and my dad wanted to show us some of the things that where my uncle was. I haven't been to his ranch since I don't know when it had been. It had been a long time. But one of the things my uncle did is he carved an elk into the side of a mountain. And I will put up a picture here about the elk. So my uncle not only was a very talented individual, he was, with the horses and raising elk and everything, very talented artist. He made metal art, he welded. Just a very talented individual. So my dad wanted to take us up to show us this elk. Kind of reminisce where he grew up. So we went and rode ATVs and UTVs with my uncle's best friends that he would always go riding with. So we went and saw a bunch of stuff that was up there around the Burley area. From my uncle that was in Burley. And the next day, so we did that on Friday. Went the wrong way. So we did that. I think we drove up there Friday. Did the ATV riding on Saturday. Sunday we went to Twin. Went around there. Now one of the cool things about Twin Falls is that Twin Falls has the only man-made structure in the United States that individuals can base jump off of without a permit. So I will try to put up some photos here. And if I think I captured some videos of people base jumping. So I'll try to put those at the end if I can. But it was really cool to see that people base jump off this bridge. The bridge spans the Snake River. And at one point, Evel Knievel, the famous daredevil, tried to jump the canyon over the Snake there in Twin Falls in a steam-powered rocket. He didn't make the jump. From what I understand, he bailed pretty quickly. Like he was out there like, hey look, I'm still going up, and he pulled the chute and bailed out. But anyway, so we did that on Saturday. And Twin Falls is a really decent city. There's a lot of stuff to do there. The falls isn't even a place. There's a lot of waterfalls in the area. So we went and saw those. We went to the town, kind of hung out. Went to that awesome bridge. Mentioned that there is 36 hours of growth. Instead of my standard 24. So we spent the day in like Twin Falls, that area. Drove back to where we're staying in Burley. No, it's Sunday. Monday, we went to Hayburn. Where my dad grew up, saw his old family homestead. And I do mean homestead. They homesteaded this place. My grandpa built the house. They had to find a way to get to the place where they homesteaded was across train tracks, and the railroad company would not allow them to build a road across the tracks. So they had to find a way to do that, to get across, to go home and everything from school. So I saw where Dad went to school, elementary school, and saw where they lived after my grandparents divorced. that was really cool to see all that kind of stuff. So we did it on Monday, kind of a little memory lane, and then drove home. So as far as like Burley, that area goes, there's not a lot to do in those areas. Did I get myself? It's actually just red. I can't tell. Burley's a little small sleepy town. It's a farm community. So is Hebron. But Twin Falls is kind of a nice little area. A lot of stuff to do in Twin. I wouldn't mind going up there and just spending a weekend in Twin Falls. It's a great little town. Well, more of a city, actually. So, I apologize. I wanted to talk about Twin Falls earlier. I kind of forgot about it. And just had a great time up there. As I mentioned, I didn't take my stuff to do recordings because I know I was going to be in a small hotel with my 3 kids and my wife. Luckily, I had to join in with my parents. And they're okay with my oldest 2 sleep in their room. Then my youngest slept in our room. So I knew I wouldn't have enough space to record up there. But man, I think I could give myself a little bit. I had a little bit of irritation on my neck on this side. I shaved one evening. Then did something very uncharacteristic of myself and did a morning touch-up. Had some meetings to go to. I wanted to look good and kind of over-shaved. I had a little too much stubble on my chin and stuff. So I decided to do a clean-up shave and did 2 passes. Less than 12 hours from my original shave. Didn't need to do that. So that's what I didn't shave last night. And I think this blade is done. This is the last shave on this blade. Had a little bit of irritation there earlier from the longer growth period, but oh well, a little bit of lead, it's okay. That's gonna wrap it up. That was a phenomenal shave. So if you're in the area, I highly recommend going to Twin Falls. Definitely checking out this bridge. Kind of stop. There's places you can stop along the way, and you can look at the bridge. You can see there's people they're jumping off. That's a sight to see. Oh, that's a great shave. Let's go, and you can go to the it's called Twin Falls. There are tons of waterfalls in the area. You have to drive down in. There's it's a fee area. You can go see all the waterfalls. There's a swimming area you can go to and swim as well. That's definitely worth checking out. And then just the town itself is really cool. You can go kayaking. There's lots to do if you're into the outdoors. Man, I love the scent. Oh, man, I love it. I'll be putting on the EDT in the morning. But anyway, guys, that'll do it for this evening shave. Thank you for tuning in. Again, highly recommend going to Twin Falls if you're in the Idaho area. And can't recommend Copalli enough. This is by the narrowest of margins, my second favorite all-time scent. Narrowest of margins. Anyway, that'll do it for me this evening. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for all the subscribers, old and new, and those that are not subscribed and still watch. Thank y'all. I'll catch y'all next time.